pretty soon. Okay, we're rolling everywhere, so whenever you want to start.
Cool. Very good.
Hey, Marty Duda here at the 13th floor with Aroā. You've returned.
We're
Good to see
back.
you again. How many times have you been here? I think you might have been here more than I have been.
It's been a while though.
Oh, yeah, it has been. So we're glad to see you and hear your singing and a new song and all the new news that you guys got. So, and we have a performance that we're going to see in just a few seconds.
Yes.
With a special guest.
Oh yeah.
It's very cool. So tell me about this song, because it's coming out today as we're speaking, right?
Yes, Aroā has just been released today. And
It's a translation of an English song, actually, that we released a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah, so we started that, initiated, I guess, our New Zealand Music Month with the release of the English song, which was written first.
Right.
And then...
that one's called Know How.
That one's called Know How. And then with the support of Aroā and...
Yeah, APRA and Creative New Zealand funded this for the Waiata Anthems kaupapa.
Right.
And Te Kuru Jews actually wrote the translation of this song. So because we'd already written it in English fully, and with other mahi that was going on, I guess Charles couldn't give it the full attention to write the translation.
I normally take care of the te reo Māori, anything really,
Yeah.
anything te reo Māori with our music.
It was a really beautiful experience for us working with someone else, hearing what they interpreted it to be.
Right.
In
Because
another
it's not like a word-for-word translation, is it? You
no.
have to, there's some...
Yeah.
There's always a lot more to it,
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
But he did really well to maintain the metaphors. I also just want to acknowledge he's released a song as well.
Today.
So just want to celebrate that. But the song, to what the song is about.
Yes.
I think Emily can speak to it because...
we wrote it in Tairua towards the end of last year, I think it was. And it was just after we'd found out that something that we'd been really hopeful for, I guess, didn't go the way we expected. Sometimes that's what happens. And we looked out the window and it was literally one of those days where you could not see anything except for a white haze. Like it was just completely, like no horizon anymore, because you can usually see all the water and everything. So it was just blank, and we were like, I felt kind of like that represented the way I was feeling at the time, especially just not really knowing what was going to happen next.
Yep.
But then just knowing that my feet could still feel the ground and that I could just keep slowly walking. Together we'll figure it out, and then looking at it like a blank canvas as well, kind of, realizing that sometimes it's not a bad thing when things don't go the way you think, and maybe it's just a way to look at it from another angle or find another way to do things, or I don't know, reassess and
Very good. So you've done this, you've released this today.
Yes.
You've got a show coming up. Where is it? In Pukekohe?
Yeah, Pukekohe actually. It's where we live. Yeah, right out South Auckland. And we are really stoked to be putting on a show in celebration of New Zealand Music Month. And it's also funded from the local Franklin art, Franklin local board. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
So we're really stoked to have the support to make it
It's
a fully free event for the community
Nice.
because of the support. So
Yay, so everybody should be there.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't they be? And then you got a bigger tour coming up later in the year.
Yes. Yeah, in July, Matariki, we're off on the road again. From Kyle, we actually start in Auckland and head down, and then Kyle's at the very end, but we go right from Kyle down to Hokitika and Christchurch, and then that's with Arts on Tour NZ. So we were meant to be on tour with them in 2020.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. We all know what happened then.
Yeah.
And then looking ahead, you got another album you're working on, right?
Yeah, we do have another album, and we're really grateful and thankful that CNZ, supported
Creative New Zealand.
Creative NZ. Creative New Zealand supported our up and coming project, which is to be released next year, and maintaining that theme of for those who already listen to us and follow our music, maintaining the theme of drawing inspiration and stories of mātauranga Māori from our natural environment. And we thankfully now that we can visit people in different places, we've put a massive emphasis on I guess going back to the iwi that I come from and learning more about the stories of our natural environment from those places. Really leaning into that and sharing what that means for us as a community. Yeah. It's
so we started with Manu, was our debut album, then it was Hawaii, going underwater, and the stories of migration by Māori to Aotearoa, and this next one's moving to the trees and the insects, or the reptiles, I guess.
Yeah. The creepy crawlies that live there.
Yeah, so it's cool.
Very cool. All right. we'll get and take a watch of you guys performing with a little guest at the end. Kitties are running around everywhere here today.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, thank you guys for coming up.
Thanks,
Really appreciate
Marty.
it. Good luck with everything.
Hey,
Thanks
thank
so
you very
much.
much, Marty.
Can't see the horizon, covered in a white haze. Where's our direction, breaking down our decisions? We were going one way, and now it's hectic. I don't need to look down, I can still feel the ground. It's a blank canvas now. In the end we'll know how. Toi ho teira, I ora hua, kamaru te aotea, te kite ware ake, haua ua. I don't need to look down, no, no. I can still feel the ground. It's a blank canvas now. In the end we'll know how. Te ahunga mai, te ara ki toa. Te ahunga mai, te ara ki toa. Te tiro I hora, ka rongo whenua. Me he papa mahea, tau mai Aroā. I don't need to look down, I can still feel the ground. It's a blank canvas now.